There are several ways to create purchase orders within Cashier Live. In this video, I'll be showing you how to create purchase orders based on a date range or by using Perpetual inventory. The first thing that you need to do is make sure that your items are properly configured so the purchase order tool knows how to look for them. So go to your Manager tab and select the items that you're interested in. In this case, I have a coffee filter item I'll be searching for. And what we want to pay attention to here is the quantity, restock level, and reorder point. Quantity obviously is how many of the item you have on hand. Reorder point is when the item reaches this number and you go to create a purchase order, that item will be placed on the purchase order. For instance, it's the trigger that causes this item to be placed on a purchase order. So when I have one item left and I go to create a purchase order, 5 of that item will be placed on the purchase order. So the reorder point is what causes the item to be placed on the purchase order when the quantity hits the reorder point. The restock level is how many should be ordered, or how many the system wants to always have on hand. So if I have one left and I create a purchase order and my restock level is at 5, the system will order 4 for me to try to always keep my quantity at the restock level. The other thing you need to make sure of is that your suppliers are selected. If you go to create a purchase order and you get an error that there's no matching criteria to your search, or you feel that there are some items that should be on a purchase order that are missing, it's probably because you do not have a supplier assigned to that item. So once you have your supplier, restock level, and reorder point set, save your item and continue your transactions as normal, obviously. So let's say I've sold several of these coffee filters and I want to create a purchase order for today just to see what I might need. I'll go to Purchase Orders, click Add, and I'll restock by date. I'll select the date that I'm interested in. And when I click Go, the system will scan through my inventory, check my quantities, and for the date selected, add any items that are below their reorder point. So I've got 2 purchase orders that were created. I believe one of them is because I have another item that also is below its reorder point. And I'll look at my purchase order here, click on my PO items tab, and you can see my coffee filters. So I had 1 on hand. I want my stock level to be at 5, so the system is ordering 4 for me. You can add other items manually by clicking Add if you'd like. And back on the PO header tab, make sure you have your supplier selected. Make sure you have your supplier address entered, your shipping address entered, and give your purchase order a name. The other information can be filled out but is optional. Click Save, and now your purchase order is created. You can print it or export it to Excel if you need. If we want to create a purchase order based on perpetual inventory, which means rather than showing me what I need to buy based off of dates, show me what I need to buy just based off of what I've sold. So I have an item set up, for example here. I have some coffee mugs, and I'm going to sell 4 of them. We'll just do a quick transaction here. So now the quantity of my mugs item is almost certainly below my restock point. So I'll go back to the Manager tab, Purchase Orders, add a new purchase order, and I'll say I'll use Perpetual inventory this time. Looks like several were created. Not sure if I have other items here. That looks like I might. I believe this is the one I'm interested in here. Okay, so I have my coffee mugs and a couple of other test items here that are probably also assigned to this same supplier, so that's why they're showing up here. If you have different suppliers a purchase order will be created for each supplier. So that's why we saw several of them created just now. So using Perpetual Inventory, if you're keeping track of your inventory quantities, Perpetual Inventory is a great way to make sure that you always have the amount of stock that you want in your store and ordered. The process is exactly the same as selecting a date range, just with one less step. You can adjust any of these item numbers, quantity to order as you wish. Just make sure you hit update when you're done. Other than that, fill out your supplier address as normal. Make sure you title the purchase order and add your shipping address, and click Save. And again, you can print or export the purchase order to Excel. So we've given you several different ways to manage your inventory and reordering. If you have any questions about this process, as I know it can be a little bit tricky, please don't hesitate to visit our knowledge base, our support forum, or email us at support@cashierlive.com.